So that's it. They get night number 2 out of the way. They somehow do it again. Mini first set that's got Wolfman's Brother, Sand, that Reba jam, a simple opener. Pretty good. Going to be for a good first set with me. Simple opener. Had a, for a first set opener, got the jamming out. Got into it early tonight. That's what I'm trying to spit out. And the jam got a little weird by the end of that. And then it gives way to Martian Monster. A strong Martian Monster. A simple, a song that's had a great summer. Martian Monster got off to a rough start in Chicago. Then that Reba that I was mentioning, oh my God, the jam in this Reba just completely nailed it. They included the whistling at the end. That's when they're feeling it, Sometimes they just bail on it and skip the whistling. Not tonight. Then to follow that up with Sand. There's times when they're jamming Sand, I'm like, this might be my favorite Phish song right now. Then later on in the second set, they'll play a Carini or a Light or Fluffhead or Faygo. Everything's right tonight, somehow opening up the second set. So then we get a Mike Gordon song, The Crazy Sometimes, Limb by Limb following up the Mike song, and then Wolfman's Brother, that's another one I would argue at times. It's probably one of my favorite songs. That and Sand and Reba, even that Simple, the Martial Law, pretty much every song here in the first set. Walls of the Cave, song that I sometimes, I'm not really necessarily looking for Walls of the Cave, but then there toward the end when they're jamming that one out, I'm like, all right, I'm good with this. And in the first set there with the rockin' Walls of the Cave, starting it with the Crazy Simple. Everything's right, like I mentioned, opening up, second or third, everything's right we got now. Opening up the second set here, the rookie is at Dick's. I think not too bad. Everything's right. One of the new songs that I think I'm okay with. It's only had a few rounds now, like I said, but I think I'm all right with that one. Then, back to back now, MSG and at Dick's, we get a Faygo. Worth remembering. If we were doing a whiteboard, they left me open for a whiteboard tonight. Not a whole lot of songs. Then following the Faygo, we get a Steam, lots of effects. Even Steam, Steam didn't run too long. They get a little bit of a jam in Steam. Chalk Dust Torture. But right in the middle of the second set, a little weird, not quite jamming, not quite second set ending type Chalk Dust. Then we get right into the Mike's Groove. Mike's coming through, then Winterqueen. A song I'm sure most people take that as their opportunity as a piss song. But, man, you're kind of missing out if you don't get back in time for the end of Winterqueen. What's the Use? Pretty much a Dick's regular at this point, it feels like. What's the Use is. And Weekapaug ending up the Mike's Groove. Still had time for one more. Slave to the Traffic Light. Ending the second set here on night 2. Not tomorrow. Unfortunate. I guess if you've been watching, you know how I feel about Slave to the Traffic Light. Ending runs. Man, only 3. Now we got a little spoiled there, I guess, with the Baker's Dozen. 3 nights just doesn't seem like enough. So we do get a little extra, like I said tonight, a little overtime with Run Like an Antelope and Lizards as an encore. Lizards Run Like an Antelope, actually. It's the proper order. So, and, the bass and Mike's Slave to the Traffic Light, that was one, the Slave to the Traffic Light in the second set. About 3 straight minutes of Trey staring at the ceiling. That's a good way to end a set. The Walls of the Cave was nice, but if you got Trey staring at the ceiling for 3 minutes, that's a good way to end a set as well. The quiet part and What's the Use, that's a lot of people there that they get to calm down. They started to chill them out with Winterqueen, sending them to the bathroom, get another beer. Everybody's quiet. There's a few maniacs screaming out during Winterqueen, but you'll have that. All right, guys. Boom. We're out of here. Only one more night. Summer's over. Officially over if this is still summer. Well, since I'll probably forget tomorrow, thanks for tuning in. We're out of here.